Hi, it's Paul Wonkler again, the founder of Xerlife, just bringing you another 10-minute video to help you get through what's going to be another 3 weeks of isolation, if not more. If you are a member, make sure you get yourself onto your dashboard after this to fill it all out. If you're not a member, check us out on Facebook, YouTube and Instagram and join us. This one's going to be 1 minute on each exercise for 10 minutes and it's all about just trying to unwind most of the body really, especially for those people who've been sat a lot, delivery drivers, people who are still working, key workers who are spending a lot of time hunched up and tight. We're just going to try and open everything out and just relax into it. So just nice and chilled, nice and easy, and learn to breathe. Really take deep breaths right down, try and open up this area. Because we spend a lot of time like this when we're stressed. I'm exaggerating it slightly, but just nice and tall, nice and open, even when you're led. It'll all make sense when we start. So we're just going to start with a minute and we're going to start led on the floor. So here we go. All I want you to do is lie yourself down, arms out, and just breathe. Try and make this area big and then relax it. So just breathing in and out. Really try to make your arms nice and long, your legs long. Really open up the chest and relax. Breathe in and back out. The first minute is nearly up. And then from there, just want you to roll over and just come from here, just press as far up as you feel comfy really, and then come back down. So you might find it's a small movement. Like I said, especially if you've had to spend a lot of time sat at the moment. But if you can go right up and it's not painful, go right up. If it is painful, don't do it. Just come to this kind of movement here. Just up, and back down. Again, I'd exhale on the way up. Breathe in on the way down. But if that throws you breathing out, just make sure you're breathing, because this is quite important. Nearly there with this one. And then all I want you to do is lie down and bring both legs in if you can here. If that feels too tight on your lower back, just do one leg and swap halfway through the minute. If you can do both, and then just pull the shoulders back a bit and pull the arms, really getting the legs in nice and tight. You should feel that opening up the shoulders slightly, but you should also feel it running down the front of both legs. It's quite hard to keep a rhythm with your breathing with this one, but do try. "15 seconds left. Nearly there. I'll do the next one facing you just to make it easier. Just come up, sit on your shins, and then come up to there, take a big circle, sit back down, come up, big circle. If I spin sideways, you'll see as well. I'm really trying to pull the shoulders back, open up the chest, pull the shoulders back, and just get a little bit of movement through the hips as well. So halfway, so just sit, rotate. Really pull the arms back, make yourself as big as you can. Up, back, round. And then from there, all I want you to do is take one leg out to the side, sit the hands here, and just go to sit back. You might not get very far, but you should feel a huge stretch through there. And if that feels too painful, you just come up into more of an all four with the legs stuck out. Be the easiest way to describe it. But if you can, sit back. And if you want to really relax into it, you can either go to here or down here with it. But both of those will massively exaggerate that stretch, so just be a bit careful with it. Just enjoy the stretch. About there is quite nice for me. Just keep breathing and chill. Stay nice and relaxed. And then in 10 seconds, I'm gonna pop the other leg out. Well, bring that one in first. In 5. So we're gonna do that leg in, that leg out, and just go to sit back, and it might be a bit different on one side to the other. So remember, that will exaggerate it. That will make it even more intense. So whichever one, I said it might be up there, might be up there. Whichever one feels nice. So it should feel like a nice stretch. It shouldn't be painful, just quite a big stretch. Just keep your breathing relaxed and deep. Yeah, if you're stressed at the moment, which many of us are, you'll be breathing quite shallow. Try and breathe right down deep into the lungs. You're nearly there with this one. I'll spin around sideways, make it more obvious again. We've got options with this one depending on your flexibility. So you're going to spin to here, and you can just sit back slightly if you wish. Here. And you might feel that running down here quite a lot. You can I'll just widen my legs so I can sit my bum on the floor if you're that flexible. And then you can go elbows. And then you can go right down to here, should you wish. But for some people that will be way too much, so don't just go straight into that. Whatever you do, start just up here and on your feet. And then if that feels okay, widen your feet, drop your bum to the floor, and then just slowly go to whichever point feels nice and comfortable. We're nearly there with this one. If you're in this position, just start to come out of it now. So you're there. Swing your feet around, and then we're here. We're just rolling and bringing through. So I roll, bring my soles of my feet together, and I lean forward. So there. If you keep going, I'll just show you this way. You're just gonna roll and then lean there. So roll, lean. And you should feel that as you lean forward, right inside the inner thigh, and you might feel a little bit through the lower back as well, depending on how tight your lower back is. Just rock, lean through. You've got 15 seconds left. Just nice and relaxed. Next one, just lie down, hook the leg, hands go underneath it, and then just straighten as far as it wants to. Relax it off again, straighten, and pulling the leg in quite tight so you won't get the range. If the range was out here, get it straighter, but it's in quite tight, and you'll feel that running down the back of the leg. So just nice and controlled, leg goes up and down, and your breathing stays controlled. You should feel that, like I said, right down this part into your hamstring quite a lot. And if that's too intense, then just take the leg a little bit further that way, and then carry on with that movement. You're nearly there. 10 more seconds, and then we're going to swap and go off the other leg. So that one goes out, that one comes in, hands go under, nice and relaxed, and then just straighten it as much as it wants to be straightened. You'll know, you'll get to a point where it doesn't want to go any further. And again, nice breathing right into the stomach. Nice and relaxed. And then we've just got one more after this one. So like I said, nice and chilled, especially for all those people who have spent too much time sat in the car or the desk or hunched over, which is quite a lot of people at the moment. 20 more seconds on this leg. And the last one, we're going to be just dropping the legs one way and the arms the other, just getting a rotation into the spine in quite a relaxed way. And then just, what I want you to do is here, just drop and drop. So my legs are tucked in, they're quite close together, they're quite close to my bum, and then just nice and floppy, just relax. And if going over, right over to the floor feels a bit pinchy, just don't go quite so far. The arms will go, I'm sure, quite easily, the legs might not. Entirely up to you, but just enjoy the stretch. "20 more seconds. Keep it going for 10 more seconds. Just relaxed. And then carefully stand yourselves up. You might feel a little bit lightheaded if you do, then sit yourself back down and let that fade, but that's 10 minutes done. Hopefully just feel some of the muscle groups unwinding that have been quite tense throughout the day. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, please find us on Facebook and on YouTube and on Instagram, or go straight to xerlife.com and sign up. Those of you who are members, you know the drill now. Get yourself on your dashboard regularly, keeping it all updated, so you can see that you're all moving in the right direction. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Cheers.